Howdy, classmates. This is some examples of some of the artwork done by students in Kingston. I live in Kingston at the Lace Mill. It's a kind of low-income housing for artists, but we also have our studios in our apartments. Over there, that's some of the encaustic art that I've done. That was, I call it Darling, I Love You, but Give Me Park Avenue. When I was 5 years old, I used to watch um, Green Acres, and when she said that, that painting right there was behind her, and my dad always said, you're, you're a good artist, you could at least do something like that. And he always said, when I got my own apartment, that I would, in fact, reproduce it. But this is about student art. For instance, right here, Megan Gavis, towels, colored pencil on paper. Now, every year here at the Lace Mill, um, things happen like Art Walk happens. Every now and then we'll do our own little art shows. But this, my Kingston Kids Fest. One of my, I played at the first Kids Fest, I played the part of the Mad Hatter, and they did a tea party, an Alice in Wonderland tea party. And the second one, I played the role of Willy Wonka, and they did, of course, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They did like a Candyland. Now we're going to go into the hallway, and in the hallway are paintings from past Kids Fests. Yeah. And even though I'm going to talk a lot about the therapeutic properties of arts, I think art therapy, this is my neighbors, never mind them. Art therapy, I think, is really, really impactful on the self-confidence of kids, even if they don't turn out to be artists. Here's some, this was on the walls last year. Let's see, room B, yeah, these are different schools in the area. Tell us class 7, so that might be 7th grade, or it might be, these are the ones we took down from last year. Oh, I see. In my hallway last year, Broadway Arts and the Hood Center here in Kingston sponsored, so a lot of young kids. Then this year the kids were a little bit older that got featured in the hallway of my apartment. Well, that's all I got to say. I'm glad I could give you a little tour and show you some practical. Oh, before we go, I bought this piece because the woman, it looks like the clutter in my apartment, but I bought this piece because when I went and showed my piece at this piece right here, when I made it, I showed it at Ask, the Art Society of Kingston, and that woman, the piece that I just showed you, see, my house does look like clutter. Um, this woman is in her 80s, and yes, by Mary Bosher. It's a 3D. She does this. She didn't start. She was like Grandma Moses. She didn't start until late in life. And now that's all I have to say. And I'll write the rest.